Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? What's going on, Drew? What's going on, Tom Selliscoat? I've seen longer intros. This one has that plot twist in the end, though, where you think it's over and then it's not. What's going on, Fahid? What's going on, Big Mouth Rob? Smash the like button on your way in. What is Archway? I don't know what Archway is. Alright. Pile on in, guys. Smash the like button on your way in. Appreciate you guys for being here. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Alright. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for being here. Big Mouth Rob said it was 110K. What happened to Archway? Archway cookies, those are good cookies. The windmills. Oh my gosh, the windmills, dude. When I was a kid, I would have died for those windmill cookies. I lived by those things, man. I used to dip them in a certain way, like up to the foundation of the windmill, eat that part, and then like the doorway, eat those parts, and then I'd work my way around the windmill. But I would dip it in milk. I would dip it in milk. That was the whole point. Did I say that? I don't know if I said that. Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Kind of a weird day today. Weird day for me. Not in a bad way. Just in a it's not very like. It didn't really conform to my routine, I guess is my thing. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for being here. Bitcoin currently chilling at 103,483 and 20 cents. It was 110K. Archway was 110K. Archway Network, multi-chain launchpad for your decentralized application. Archway wasn't 110K, was it? There's something called Archway that is 9/10 of a penny. All right. Anyways, Bitcoin chilling 103,474 and 10 cents. Coming back down for a little retest of our, hopefully, just the trend line. If we get a nice bounce off of that, that would be cool. We have broken below though, and had to get back above, so we might do that again. Who knows? That would freak a lot of people out if we got to 100K. Bonefly is here. What's going on, Giovanni? What's going on, Waterfly, Dixie, Big Mouth Rob? Good times. Happy Wednesday, guys. So our RSI is sitting at the halfway point, which is nice. Momentum wave also chilling at the median. We did have a confirmed red dot back here, which seems to have played out. Let's go refresh our liquidation heat map and see where we stand on that. Let me get rid of some of these first, make it a little bit easier. Okay. Refresh. We're probably relatively balanced. Yep. Just as I suspected. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to do 3 down here. Let's do 101,919. Let's do 102,224. And then let's do 102,528. Okay. Then up above 103,974. A lot of liquidity here going on. Especially up top, 104,278. Interesting stuff. 104,582. I think I got 2 more up here, right? Yeah. 104,811. And then one more. I'll go I'll go right here in the middle. 105, 115. Okay. Big Mouth Raps, look at the past history, all-time high. All right, I'll take a look at it. Tishu said, yo, good evening all. What's going on, Tishu? Giovanni said, did you see JP Morgan using Ondo and Link for first public transaction? Nice. I did not see that. That's awesome. Mortify said, think Big Mouth Rap is talking about his future life. He cracked neck and had flash. Tom Selleck's Goat said, I did. Yeah, that's awesome. That's huge. Apparently nobody else did though, because Ondo is Ondo's still struggling at $1. But we'll see, we'll see. They get Ondo dumped. All right, let's go look at this archway thing. Now, I can tell you just off the top of my head what probably happened is they probably just minted a ton of it and just used that to drain all of the liquidity. Yeah, I'm not seeing any 110K here at all. Are you sure you're not talking about something else? Or maybe I'm not finding the right... Maybe I'm not... Oh, this is Alchemy Pay. Alchemist, ACH. What did I type? There we go. Yeah, no. Huh. Interesting. I can't seem to find it. Tom Code said that shit is a scam. STX about to break down or hold support. Let's go take a look. Oh, I don't know actually. That wick is very interesting. That shows people bought it right up. But I don't know. This is a weird one for sure. It did wick down to that trend line, which is interesting. Tom Salk's Goat said it shot up to 113 and immediately dumped. Giovanni said exactly, I love it, I can keep buying more. Tom Salk's Goat said, bro, that's a scam. Giovanni said, sorry, go to 113 and then bought it at 101 when it dumped. Waterfly said, I think Big Mouth trying to dump what he has on chat. I don't think so. I think that it would be a little more of a shill than what the hell happened to something that was 110K. That's as a salesman, I guess. A previous salesman who was taught by like the scummiest of scum. Bitcoin's chilling 103,450. So I'm seeing a very familiar pattern here. This guy right here, where we went up on a different trajectory, came down, flat, up, down, and then kind of repeated that. This pattern, this big pattern that I just drew, is on a smaller scale, which I don't think I can scale this. Pretty much what this is. Struggling to do anything on the chart today. What is going on? Here we go. All right, do you guys see it? We got our up, we got our slant, down, flat, up, slant. It's a harmonic. I am hoping it does not go down to 97K, but at least 100K maybe is in the cards. I don't know. That's just me. Tom Salkscoat said, yeah, I keep loading up on Ondo and Link. Think will be two of the best performers. I hope Link does something this time. Tishu said 1 hour weekly is totally different. Big Mouth Raps at 10K, LOL. And Tishu said, I didn't mention it because you usually look on the 1 hour or 4 hour. I'm not sure who you guys are talking to. Alright, anyways, Bitcoin looks good. Potential harmonic scenario going on. The harmonics play out like this. So we'll see if we go down and touch 100K, or I don't know what it would end up looking like otherwise. There's a certain way to do the harmonics with actual measurements and stuff like that. 100K seems like it might be in the cards. If I wanted to be a little more bullish, maybe 102. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. Bitcoin dominance, 62.69. Got a little bounce off of the 62 area. Nice support right there. So, okay, STX. Was I looking on the weekly? Did I look at the weekly? Oh, I guess I did. I mean, that wick is crazy. That wick is insane. Especially now knowing that I was on the weekly. Seeing that here. Are you kidding me? What is that? So it closed at 94.7, but its low was 28.9. What the hell happened? Wow, that's a 70% wick. I would be terrified of that. I would be terrified of that. That is terrifying. I don't know what else to say. You got support, technically. That's the problem, though. That wick just blasted right through that, and that's on Binance. Binance is no, like, that's no small exchange. Yeah, this is on Binance. Binance Tether. So, some poor soul sold their STX down like 70%, and some lucky bastard got a 70% spot trade just by setting a low ball buy order. That's crazy. You got to pay attention to the liquidity on exchanges, man. Explosive Mercs MC said JJ is here too, bro. What's up? Check out Dog Runes. I will check it out. I actually is Dog Runes. Okay, yeah, that's just Dog on Bitcoin. I'm familiar with Dog on Bitcoin actually. CZ sold. STX is Bitcoin beta though. I don't know what that means. That's like some modern lingo that I'm not familiar with. All right, let's start going through our charts, guys. ETH is down 3.26% on the day. Currently trading at 25.9289, looking good. It's sitting at support. Now, what's interesting about ETH is we had this little double top scenario going on here, but it broke right back above that and then retested, and now it looks relatively decent. So we get some wicks to the downside, which is showing people are buying it. I don't know where it's gonna go. ETH has been generally outperforming Bitcoin. Today's the first day in a while where Bitcoin's only down 0.5% and ETH is down 3.2%. ETH has been outperforming Bitcoin for the past couple of days. Number one meme on Bitcoin, bro. Yeah, I'm familiar. Is the transaction time improving? Because that was my biggest shtick. I do have some dog, though. I do have some. Kraken and other listings coming. Nice. Yeah, that'll be huge for them for sure. Centralized exchange listings. I saw Leonidas talking about exchange listings. If you guys are on crypto Twitter, you should follow Leonidas. Definitely one of the KOLs worth following, in my opinion. But yeah, ETH looks decent. We'll see if she holds 2,500 is going to be my biggest level to watch. 2581, nice support that it does seem to be reacting at, which is lovely. RSI is chilling back in like the chill zone. The momentum wave is also resetting. Sol is down 4.19% as well. Looks very similar to ETH. Got that little horizontal support right here from the previous price action. Looking good. We'll see where it goes. If it does break 175.51, then I would look for support right here at 164, 165. Total 3 looking good, down 2.3% on the day. Little triple top action going on. Is this a, what is this, like a, is this symmetrical broadening wedge a thing? That's kind of funny. Kind of a funny looking pattern. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The fractal, pretty decoupled by now, I would say. I would say that's a fair decouple. But we'll see what happens. We will see. ADA is down 4.07%, having some trouble with this yellow trend line. Again, it's been stuck at this stinky yellow trend line for forever. So there's no surprise there. If she can break through that, that would be awesome. If not, Unfortunately, I'm looking for 75 if she breaks down. Does look like a triple top, a little janky head and shoulders kind of situation going on. So we'll see if we can overcome that and continue to the upside. SNEK is down 6.26% on the day. The fractal played out beautifully. I got nothing else further on this chart, honestly. We got a little bit of resistance at 37 that we're struggling with. Same with 40. 40 is a relatively psychological number. See if you can get above that and head towards 5. 0.5 of a cent. XRP is down 1.27% on the day. Little rejection at 257. Tried to get above there for a minute. Struggled. Didn't quite make it to 275. Our hard rejection at 265, which has been resistance since May 12th. So we'll see if it can find some support and continue to the upside. 250 should be a strong support. If it's holding up here with conviction, 250 should be relatively decent. Giovanni said, I hate that I have to be on Twitter for crypto updates. Honestly, it's not really necessary. It really isn't. I don't mind it. I actually thoroughly enjoy Twitter, but it's not for everybody, so I understand it. We do have some bearish div here on XRP. RSI is moving down. Price is moving up. I don't know. Does it stop right here? Maybe it played out already. That'd be nice. Is that what that red dot is? Just something to keep an eye on if that continues. But RSI is chilling. It's no longer in the overbought zone. Momentum wave is resetting. HBAR. See, HBAR's got that scary triple top at 22. HBAR's down 4.85% on the day. It's ranging, though. It's ranging between 20 to 22. Little 10% range. If you're a trader, you could have made a pretty decent chunk of change off of this already. Something to take into consideration. The volume has not picked up for this yet, but the price is up quite significantly. So keep an eye on that. That could be incredibly bullish. It could also be incredibly bearish. That means if any volume steps in, the price is going to move violently. The direction that it moves is going to be up to the people moving it. So something to keep in mind, something to take into consideration for sure. Chilling at 20.5 cents. Looking good. SWE is down 3.74% on the day, holding like 390. Pretty strong, actually. SWE has been like outperforming my wildest daydreams. This thing exploded, chopped, got a little dip, exploded, chopped. Is it going to get a little dip and explode? I could see that happening. Maybe look for a halfway point, 370. If it pulls back, which it might not do. RSI is literally in the middle. Momentum wave is almost oversold. Looks really good. Ondo is down 3.36% on the day, chilling at $1. If Ondo can hold $1, I'll be very happy. This must have been that JP Morgan or whatever bank that was news, that wick right there. A lot of selling pressure right here, which is kind of crazy. Big volume candle, though. That's nice to see. RSI is chilling in the middle. Momentum wave also chilling in the middle. Red dot played out. On Market Cipher, let me check the chat. What if I said my syrup doing well? Explosive Merc said, I know you all hate memes, but dog is the one for this cycle. Just go check it out. I don't hate memes. A lot of my chat likes memes too, actually. It's 50. I feel like it's a relatively 50-50 split. Big Mouth Robson, Base Waller is the worst. Explosive said, it's legit, $1,000. Good luck. I shared that. Your job to know now, LOL. Tom Salkscode said, STX built on Bitcoin Layer 2. Interesting. GG said, morning. What's going on, GG? Aerodrome. Aerodrome has some strong resistance at 76. It can't quite get above that, but it does kind of look like it's flagging out. So we'll see if we can get a decent... It's riding that upper trend line, too. If it can break above that, there's some pretty decent potential for the upside. Waterfly said Pepe for life. Waterfly Pepe is like outperforming our portfolios, and it's kind of making me mad. Because everything else, like, I was super stoked about all these portfolios, and then the Memecoin portfolio just starts shredding, and Pepe's like leading the way. It's kind of blown my mind. Very impressive. Aerodrome, looking relatively decent, honestly. It looks like it's trying to stick towards the more bullish side of things, which is crazy, considering the fact that it already like shredded to the upside. and it's trying to shred even more. I don't know, those charts impressive to me. RSI is sitting in the middle, so is momentum wave. We're looking good. Looking real good. Render's down 4.45% on the day. Also looks like a potential gigantic flag, honestly. I don't know. It's a little fugly, but it's there. There's something there for sure. It's ranging between 5 and pretty much 5 and 550. So you might be able to trade that range. Who knows how long it'll be stuck there, though. It looks like the volume tried to increase for a minute. Momentum wave pretty much reset in the middle, so is RSI. We'll see if we come down to oversold at all. Paul C said you called that Kendu chart very well. Believe you said if it broke 18, it would go right to 24, right on the money. Let's actually go check that out. Kendu. You said that was on ETH before, if I remember correctly. Yep. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, that's your halfway point. Let's see if it makes it to 29. So, I don't remember the last time I looked at this. It wasn't that long ago. But you got this resistance, it busted through that, no problem. So you got resistance. It eventually pulled back and grabbed liquidity enough times to establish enough volume, enough strength to blast through that 14-cent area. Tried 20, rejected really quick. Little halfway point liquidity grab, blasted through that. It's currently chilling at 25, 24, 23 area. If it can continue to the upside, 29 is my next target. But the halfway point in between these two, you got to keep an eye on that too. Because you could just as easily pull back right here, establish your support, and then continue, reject, pull back to your halfway point, and then continue above that. But yeah, the chart looks awesome. Volume looks good. These are all just points of confluence based on previous price action. Right here, you got your resistance support. Anything where there's been like a lot of the candle switching around or rejecting or, you know, turning around from going down, anything like that. But yeah, this chart looks good. I like it. Render's chilling. For render, I'm honestly looking for render to see some more upside and potentially hit $6, but I understand that it had a pretty decent run. It established some volume right here, did a little retest, run. It's establishing some volume. Maybe it's going to do a retest and then run. We'll see what happens. Thanks for pulling up. You the man. I appreciate you, Paul C. Share the stream. Share the stream with your friends. Smash the like button. See if we can get to 1,000 subs. We're almost there. We're pretty dang close, guys. We're like 32 subs away, which is awesome. Giovanni said, I feel like we like memes. I remember trench hunting in here in November with JJ. JYAI making me rich. Let's go. Yeah, dude. The memes are fun. The memes are thoroughly enjoyable. They really are. Like, even though I lost most of my money that I put into them, I feel like I came out net positive because I made like 50, 100 bucks here and there, and I pulled most of it out, and then I would keep like 5 or 10 bucks in and move on to the next thing. And I still have all my bags. Some of them are pumping, some of them aren't, but it was still a fun time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it was I think it was well spent. Money well spent. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they continue to dominate the space. It's going to be fun to see which ones resurrect and which ones don't. All right, Polkadot is down 4.18% on the day. Polkadot's rejecting at 525 pretty religiously. It is establishing support at 5, though. Is it going to range between 5 and 525? Probably. If it does break below 5, though, like this went below 5 and then came right back up, I had no problem reestablishing that. But I guess maybe let's look for a pullback to 460. See if that happens. This does look like it could be a flag as well, though. So don't bet on that. CAS is down 3.18% on the day. Little double top action on CAS. If this was inverted, I would tell you this was an Adam Eve double bottom. So because it's not inverted, it does look like a double top. Failure to get above 13 and maybe pull back. If it breaks below 10, then look for 97. Or no, actually, 10, 11. If it breaks below 11, look for 10. Jay Shear said, yo, 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 yo. What's up, family? What's going on, Jay Shear? We got the daily close contest coming up in approximately 9 minutes. Make sure you guys stick around for that. It's a lot of fun. Avalanche is down 2.92% on the day. Strong resistance held pretty firmly on Avalanche. We talked about this yesterday. The rejection over here, potentially right shoulder. I don't know. It's a little messy. It just looks like a triple top to me. But hopefully we just get a liquidity grab and then it blasts up. Use that support at 25 would be nice to hold above. Avalanche is one of the few coins that had the pretty decent price rise along with an increase in volume. All the other charts, the volume kind of stayed the same, so you can just tell that the people that were selling over here bought right back right here because everything else was moving up. So eventually those charts will get a spike in volume and the price will probably move up pretty violently on those charts. Avalanche seems to have new, maybe not new people, but new money coming in, which is awesome. We do have a confirmed red dot right here, though. I'm not saying that that has to result in some crazy, ridiculous downtrend, but last two confirmed red dots, one was right here, and one was right here. So they have been different sizes entirely. Just something to keep an eye on for sure. Chainlink is down 2.42% on the day. Chainlink also has a little triple top action going on. 1, 2, 3. If you count this one as an accident, then maybe you could count it as a double top. It also kind of has a little bit of harmonic action going on. I don't know. Volume increase on this as well, which is nice, showing that new money's coming in. RSI was overbought for a minute, quick minute, way back here actually, and then the price continued to increase while the RSI actually decreased, which is bearish divergence, which is not necessarily a good thing. I mean, I could make a case for bullish div here too, but I won't. It's nice to see Chainlink above the lower purple trend line, which was the previous upper purple trend line. Is there any confluence here? I could make the case for that, maybe, for support, and then right there. Yeah. What's going on, Fahid? So if Chainlink wants to break down, look for maybe 16 and then 15. I'll just go psychological at that point. 16 and 15 for support. It's at 16.97 right now. If it can close above 17, that would be exciting. OP is down 9.52% on the day. Playing around that purple trend line still. Still struggling with that. It held 76.9 really nicely back here. And it could not quite get above 924. Rejected right there. If it can close above the purple trend line, that would be cool. It would be even cooler if it closed above 84.6. We'll see what happens. Doge is down 3.36%. Doge had an interesting, like, descending trend line right here, which I might want to call a flag with a little fake out to the downside. I don't know. That actually looks kind of good if you count that. If you want to do the fake out game, it is kind of cherry picking a bullish narrative, so I don't like to do that. But it did get a nice bounce off of 21.6 right here. We'll see what happens. Strong resistance. The wicks indicate sell pressure above that price level. RSI is chilling at the midpoint. Momentum wave chilling at the midpoint. Red dot played out. We'll see what happens. Polygon Matic pull down 4.01% on the day. Another triple top kind of scenario. 1, 2, 3. And I mean, we got a big wick right here though, and that got bought up pretty hard. Both of those. But there's 2 wicks up here. Yeah, it's a little messy. I wouldn't be surprised if we just see this do one of these and then eventually break up. It doesn't have to go all the way down to 22. It can just do this and then break up. It can chill above 23, 24 area. I don't really see a lot of price action happening on this unless there's some kind of crazy catalyst with the rest of the market. The volume on this is pretty abysmal. So, look at that. This right here is crazy. I've never actually seen the volume that low on a chart before. We got 2 confirmed red dots that seem to have played out already, but we'll see what continues to occur on the chart. Near is down 4.95%, currently trading at 3.05. It's chilling in between 299 and 308. So we'll see if that acts as some strong support and we get some upside from here. We do have some nice wicks on the lower end of these last 4 candles, which indicates buying pressure. Volume looks relatively decent as well. Near actually is holding up quite decently. I like that it's finally above the $3 area, because that was acting as some strong resistance, and we broke above that and are sitting above it right now. This little chunk right here down here, it's got inverse head and shoulder energy. It's also kind of a mess, and it just seems overly bearish for no reason. So I like being above that. That makes me feel happy. RSI is chilling at the midpoint, so is the momentum wave, and confirmed red dot seems to have played out. Shanamax said, my internet not working. I feel you. I feel you. The internet's definitely been a little bit janky lately. Very confusing. Chili's is down 3.84% on the day. Not looking too bad. My WM formation on Chili's played out perfectly. I'm probably never going to stop talking about how great this was, because this is from April 5th. That's a month of price action, and we called it at the midpoint. This right here, all of this move that played out, we called that. If you would have bought when we called it, you'd be up, or you could have been up 20% at one point. You'd currently be up 13%. If you would have bought right at the purple line, let's say you front ran it a little bit. Let's go right here. You'd currently be up 20%. That's awesome. I'm pretty proud of that. RSI is chilling at the mid zone. Momentum wave chilling at the mid zone. We got a confirmed red dot that seems to have played out already. And volume looks relatively consistent across the board. Nice patterns playing out. There's nothing crazy bearish about this, besides the fact that it does kind of look like it's kind of keeling over, like it has in the past. So we'll see how far low it goes. Maybe it goes to the purple trend line and continues. It's possible. We'll see what happens. Silver. Oops. Silver got a little bit choppy today. MicroStrategy got a little bit choppy today. DXY got a little bit pumpy today. I'll call it choppy. NASDAQ got a little bit choppy, pumpy today. And S&P got a little bit choppy, pumpy today. Bitcoin dominance, 62.6. And we got the daily close contest coming up in less than 2 minutes. Shinamax said, got some morels today. Just made them with a steak leg. Nice. I've never actually ate morels. I just go out and find them and then send photos of them to my mother, because she's like, oh my gosh, we're going morel hunting. And then I send them to her and she's like, oh, where did you find that in my yard? It's pretty funny. All right, Bitcoin is chilling at 103,567 and 81 cents. Looks pretty dead right here, honestly, price action wise. Look at the volume too. It's weird volume chart. Get your guys' guesses ready for the daily close contest. Let me get the window up. I'm on live chat. If you guys are unfamiliar with the daily close contest, let me know in the chat and I will go over the rules for you. All right, 18 seconds remaining until you guys can start guessing. Yesterday's winner. Who was yesterday's winner? It wasn't Tyler again, was it? Get your guesses in for the daily close contest, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday was our first time winner, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Philly. First time 2025, specifically. Congratulations, Philly, on your victory. We got Fahid coming in with a guess. Where the hell's my window? There it is. Fahid coming in with a guess of 103,569.69. Nice. Anybody else? Anybody else at all? We got Shanamac coming in with a guess of 103,309.11. Whoops, that's embarrassing. We got Giovanni. I'm going to guess Ev 103-417-69. Nice. We got Tom Selleck's Goat. No Tyler today, really. Today's Fahid's chance to take the victory back for himself. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let me double check while I got this. Change mine to 103-350. Okay, I got you, Tom. Okay, Fahid 103-56969. Yep. Shanamac 103-30911. Yep. Giovanni 103-417-69. Nice. Yep. Tom Selleck's Goat 103-350 even. Cool, cool, cool. We will see. Anybody else? Anybody at all? Bitcoin's currently trading at 103-555-55. Looking good. We got 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining on the clock. Oak tree coming in. With a guess of 104.090.00. Cool, cool, cool. Bitcoin 103-555-56. All right. How's your guys' week so far? Everybody chilling? I'm excited for the weekend already. This week has been super duper chill. I probably should have put in more hours at work today, but it is what it is. Any other guesses for the daily close contest? It is free to play, and you got a chance to win some money. Some money, ladies and gents. We got 14 people watching. How many likes do we have at the moment? You guys smashing the like button? We got 14 people watching and only 10 likes. That's weird. The math does not seem to check out. I'm super stoked. We are 32 subscribers away from 1,000, which is awesome. You guys are absolute legends for that. Thoroughly appreciate you guys for being here every single day, enjoying my my mindless rambling. Let's see, we got 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining on the clock for the guesses. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest. What do you think the price of Bitcoin is going to be at 8 p.m. EST today? Time's almost up. Closest without going over wins bragging rights. If you nail the first 6 digits, you win $15. If you nail all 8, which includes the change, you win $100. And whoever wins the most, no matter what kind of win it is, whoever wins the most quantity of wins at the end of the year is also getting a special prize. Tom Selleck's Goat said UNH is being investigated for Medicare fraud. Wow. Who would have thunk? Yeah. I don't know why they didn't do that earlier. We got 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Guys, make sure you get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Tishu coming in with a late guess. TESJU 103-555-55. Interesting stuff. 10 seconds left on the clock. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. No more guesses, ladies and gentlemen. We got 6 entries today. Interesting stuff. And Bitcoin is 103.593 Nice little green spike to the upside after that. Very nice. Jay Shear 103. Jesus 569 and 69. No. What do you guys think? Do I let Jay Shear participate? I'll do a let me do a poll. I will let the chat decide. We got Fahid, Shanamac, Giovanni, Tom Selleck's Goat, Oak Tree, T-Stew. And then the poll. It was 2 seconds late. You guys got a vote? How many votes do we got so far? We got 5 votes. There's 6 people participating. 6 votes. All right, you guys voted yes. Jay Shear, the people have decided. Jay Shear 2.0 with a guess of 103,569. What am I typing? Jesus. 103,569.69. 103,569. What is happening? 103,569.69. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. I learned how to type today. Very cool. Warms my heart. Faith in humanity has been restored. Congratulations, Jay Shear 2.0, on your participation. Let's get these bad boys sorted. Bitcoin currently trading at 103,561 and 51 cents. We got 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining on the clock. Oak Tree with a guess of 104.90 even. Fahid with a guess of 103,569.69. Nice. We got Jay Shear 2.0 with a guess of 103,569.69. Oh, Jay Shear, you can't participate. Oh, that's too crazy. That's Fahid's guess. You got to change it. I mean, now it's an unfair advantage. It's first come, first serve with the numbers. Damn, that's a shame. Oh no. Okay, well, we'll have to figure something out about that. I don't know what you want to do, Jay Shear. You kind of got a free pass from the community. How about I'll give you a $10 behind Fahid. That's what I'll do. Is that fair? Because that'll, well, no, then that would be, should I go in between? Jay Shear 2.0. Am I just making shit up at this point? Let's go 103,569. So that would be 10, 11, $12. So we'll do $6 less. 503. Let's do that. 0.69. Let's do that. Yep. Right? Nope. 5. I should do 6.3. 563. 103,563. 103,563.69. That's what I'm gonna do. 10 above? Above doesn't make any sense. I don't want to screw Fahid over, but I also don't want to screw Tishu over. There's a small window in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin currently trading at 103,507 and 82 cents. We got less than 1 minute remaining. This is our 50-second mark. JJ having math problems again. I don't know what to do. 103,507 and 82 cents. 39 seconds left on the clock. At this moment, 103,507. The current winner is Giovanni. You should do 10 over. Over would screw Fahid over, though. And Fahid's guess was first. Under makes more sense, because if Fahid is over anyways, like, Fahid deserves his leeway that he has above. You know what I mean? 13 seconds left. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, a flat candle for the daily close contest. We got a daily close on Bitcoin of 103,507 and 82 cents. Let's double check that. 103,507.82. Which makes our winner 103,507.82, Giovanni Fontes. Congratulations, Giovanni, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat for Giovanni. With a guess of 103,417.69. Closest without going over. Congratulations, Giovanni, on your victory. Very cool. Spam the bananas in the chat for Giovanni. All right, let's see. Congratulations, Giovanni, on your victory. Let's get this off the screen. Cool, cool, cool. Let me add you to the victors Google Doc. Giovanni, are you Canadian? This is Giovanni's second win. Giovanni now has 2 victors on the board. Now, can I get a drum roll, ladies and gentlemen? The daily close contest victor for Wednesday, May 14th, 2025, Giovanni Fontes, with a guess of 103, 417 and 69 cents, and an actual daily close of 103, 507 and 82 cents. His prize is a hot dog. A very delicious looking, professionally topped hot dog. Congratulations, Giovanni, on your victory. Enjoy your hot dog. You can enjoy it right here in front of everybody. You can enjoy it at home. You can enjoy it with somebody. You can enjoy it alone. Whatever you do, you are legally obligated to enjoy it. Congratulations. Bitcoin currently trading at 103,498 and 51 cents. We had a nice clean daily close contest. Everything was handled with grace. What a lovely time. Not Canadian? Okay. You are legally obligated to inform me, just in case anybody was ever confused. Congratulations, Giovanni. Let's go through some news articles. This one cracked me up earlier. I had to share this with you guys. In 2014, Dave Ramsey was tired of getting calls about Bitcoin. Instead of exploring the topic, he berated his callers. Let's add all you Bitcoin people to the mix. You're stupid. You're going to lose your money. The price of Bitcoin was $555. Interesting stuff. Watcher Guru posted $4 trillion asset manager JP Morgan Chase settles first public transaction of tokenized treasuries, which apparently was between Chainlink and Ondo, which is very cool. President Trump secures $1.2 trillion economic commitment with Qatar. Wow, that's a lot of money. U.S. and Qatar signed major economic deals as part of $1.2 trillion commitment. That's a fun little desk. Ripple meets with UAE officials to discuss digital payment infrastructure and accelerating financial innovation. Tyler just now showed up. This one was pretty cool as well. KuCoin's CEO says they're paying attention to SNEK. I'm just saying, guys, are you paying attention to SNEK? Because KuCoin is the CEO of KuCoin. Very interesting stuff. President Trump says when Treasury Secretary Bassett goes on TV, everything goes up. Whatever the heck this word is, Susquehanna International Group discloses $291 million in Bitcoin ETF holdings. Let's freaking go. Lex Luthor said Congress should pass crypto stablecoin legislation. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong. He looks like Lex Luthor. Pharmaceutical giant Sanofi to invest $20 billion in U.S. through 2030. Very cool. House Speaker Mike Johnson supports ban on stock trading by members of Congress. Wow. President Trump says we're leading China in crypto. We will see. Tyler said who won? Tyler, the winner of today's daily close contest is Giovanni Fontes with a guess of 103, 417 and 69 cents and an actual daily close of 103, 507 and 82 cents. Fun stuff. Market's looking a little bit green after the daily close, which is very exciting. What do we got next? President Trump says, I'm a big crypto fan. That's fun. Colin Talks Crypto, our M2 money supply guy, said, here's what I'm thinking. Bull flag after bull flag and overall bullish momentum. Cool. Very cool. We'll see how long this one takes to break out. The last one seems to have taken the better part of a month. And then we got another update of the global M2 money supply, as well as whatever the heck this chart is. Looking good, 103, 351. Let's see if we hit 120K within the next week. That'd be crazy. This one I thought was kind of cool. Say it back if you're bullish on crypto. We got Instagram, TikTok, and whatever the heck Threads is. And this guy to go down to the basement for Binance, MetaMask, TradingView, Coinbase, Twitter, and Phantom Wallet. I thought this one was cool. I just like the art. The art's neat. It's literally just, it's some other meme with a bunch of freaking logos put on top of it. But there you go. Last year was, this is the opinion that I've had for like 2+ years now. And everyone's like, you're crazy. Bitcoin hit 100K. Bitcoin broke all-time highs. I've been saying we have not hit a proper bull market. And my best way of explaining that is Bitcoin and all of the other cryptocurrencies have been kind of reaching fair valuation, in my opinion. Think of it like a rubber band. It shot up, and then when it came back down, it came down way too hard, way too fast, so it got pulled back, and now it's settling somewhere in the middle where it should be. Alex Becker said, my 5'2" neckbeard army. Last year wasn't a bull, it was a weird incest mutant baby cow. This year is the true mass adoption bull. The tech, the utility, the business use case is going full tilt. Not some weird retail suck and fuck PvP meme orgy. A true big old money DeFi bull. JP Morgan settles its first transaction on public blockchain using Chainlink and Ondo to move tokenized treasuries beyond its private network. There you go. How is Phantom? I actually don't mind Phantom. I definitely prefer other wallets overall, but Phantom is, in my opinion, much better than MetaMask. MetaMask is like the Windows 98 of cryptocurrency wallets. This one, we were just talking about this yesterday on CoinFession. Somebody said crypto really detaches you from reality when it comes to money, and I was like, that's so true, because somebody had invested like $500 million, bought $500 million worth of Bitcoin, and I had read that, and I was about to be like, that's like chump change, but that's a lot of money, $500 million. But we're so used to seeing Michael Saylor invest like multi-billions of dollars, so that it all becomes relative. You get a lot of recency bias, and it's kind of funny. Shana Max said, I made one to buy a AI. Nice. Tyler said, JJ, that Ondo leverage trade I had closed on that wick at 1.8. Now look at the price, LMAO. I know, I saw that. It's crazy. And what's even more crazy, yeah, that's freaking awesome, dude. That's a badass close. Nice catch on that. This wick right here is literally the wick from the JP Morgan thing. The JP Morgan Chainlink thing. You caught that perfectly. Hell yeah. Tyler's learning leverage. In case anyone's curious. He's killing it, though. Congratulations, Giovanni, once again on your victory. Last but not least, we got Murad. Lost over 80% of his on-chain net worth in 3 months from January to March. Are we about to witness his comeback arc? He lost 80% of his net worth, but he's still worth like double-digit millions, I think. It's kind of crazy how much money this guy has. Yeah, it was at like 50, 60 million. Now it's at 26. We will see what happens. It's going to be a fun time. Do a quick update of our portfolios. Our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is up $48. Everything's in profit except for Proppy, Doge, and Aptos. Looking good. Top 5, Render, Fetch, Sol, Ada, and Shib. Interesting. Murad Scamsha. Yeah, I don't know. His hair freaks me out. He looks like a greaseball. He looks like a guy that would sell me a broken car. Is that rude? I feel like that's rude. I don't really care. Tyler said, when my sell went through, I re-looked and no shit, it was 1.5. That's crazy. Giovanni said, I really don't know about Murad's thesis. SPX and Giga being the two big ones don't make sense to me. Yeah, I don't know. I think he just made a shit ton of money off of them, so he's like super loyal. I will say though, the Memecoin portfolio has immediately rebounded and is now outperforming our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio in like almost ironic fashion. It's up 20% compared to the measly like what 5% in the other portfolio. This thing is shredding. 3 out of the 5 coins are in profit. Doge and SNEK are lagging. SNEK in particular is lagging quite significantly, which I'm a little ashamed of. Hopefully it closes out the portfolio though on top. That would be pretty sick. We'll see what happens. And then our narrative portfolio, my personal favorite, up $239. Relatively consistent, very safe gains. VeChain's in profit $11. Mana's in profit $30. Fetch is in profit $41. Tao's in profit $57. And Pepe is in profit a whole $100. Pepe is literally up 100%. That's crazy. That is freaking crazy. This portfolio is made up of 1 meme coin, 1 gaming coin, 1 artificial intelligence coin, 1 real world asset coin, and 1 decentralized physical infrastructure coin. It's a fun portfolio to set up, and it's doing really well. I'm curious to see which one reaches the 10x level first. This one would be 5 grand, the other 2 would be 10 grand. So far, it's looking like the meme coin portfolio. This thing's in profit. Actually, maybe not, because the narrative portfolio is up almost 50%. Just under 50%. 240. Yeah, it's... Is it 50? Yeah. It's 48%. This thing's in profit 48%. But it's slow. The meme coin portfolio is in profit 20% out of nowhere. It was down it was down a lot. Bitcoin looking green, looking good. Giovanni said they don't seem mainstream enough for normal people. I'm surprised Turbo isn't on the list at all. Let's actually go look at the top memes because I'm curious. Nope. Coin market cap. Yeah. Coin market cap. Our fear and greed is at 71. Altcoin season index is at 33. Once it crosses the 50 threshold, then we will officially have entered altcoin season. Trending coins. Trending index. Scan. Fartcoin. Launchcoin. Glonk. All right, let's go to categories. All right, let's just go to memes right here. So, top memes. So, we got Doge, obviously. Shib, obviously. Pepe, obviously. Trump. That's funny. That one's kind of funny. Bonk. Bartcoin. Dog with hat. Floki. Pudgy Penguins. Brett. SPX 6900. Popcat. Apecoin. See, the whole mentality behind SPX 6900 is they want its market cap to flip the S&P 500. So maybe he's a little too I guess a little too in tune or reliant on that concept, that narrative. That makes sense. This week in meme coins. Giovanni said, mark my words, Ski Mask Dog will make a huge comeback. I think they're all going to make a huge comeback, honestly. We got Popcat, Apecoin, Mog, Peanut finally making a comeback. Turbo, there's Turbo. AI 16Z, these ones bug me. I don't know why. I can't get behind them. Dog on Bitcoin, nice, very nice. Market cap is only 369 million. Not coin. This is a meme coin now? When did this become a meme coin? Cat in a Dog's World, Mew, Cheems, Toshi, Baby Doge, Nero, Moo Dang, Giga Chad, Wood. Wood is kind of funny. SNEK, Official Melania Meme, Goat, Book of Meme. This one bugs me too. Constitution DAO, Meme Coin, Go Home, Non-Playable Coin, Dogs, Osaka, just a chill guy. Yeah, I mean some of them are very meh. There's Fog. I remember Doge Elon Mars, dude. This thing was freaking badass. I fumbled this bag so hard. I had a bunch of this, and then I think I sold it like right before it really blasted off. I probably had it back here. I probably bought it around here, sold it around here, and then it went bam, it exploded, and I was like, damn. Oh, it literally knocked off 2 zeros. That sucks so bad. Missed out on a 20x last bull market. Damn. Tyler said my goal, which I'll probably get wrecked, is to make a trade for 200 profit in a day. Make a trade for 200 profit a day. So now, what I would suggest is look into the concept of compounding, figure out what your $200 a day would be, and then figure out what would it be if you just made 5% a day. Add 5% to your bag, 5%, add it, 5%, add it, and then over time, you're just going to make a crap ton of money because that 5% is going to increase in US dollar value over time. Just look into that. Maybe not with 5% in particular. It could be 10, it could be whatever percentage you're okay with, but almost think of it like dollar cost averaging trades specifically. Maybe that's not the right term. I don't know. Let's see. We got 1% on SWE already. 1% on ADA. Very nice. 1.2% on OP. Almost 1% on Link. Almost 1% on Doge. Near. What else? Everything else chilling. Ondo, almost 1%. I'm okay with this. Tyler said, wait, what? You confused me. Compound. Look up, let me just find it. Compound interest calculator. Initial investment, $1,000. Monthly contribution, 0. Length of time in years. Let's call it days. Let's call it 365 days. Estimated interest rate. Annual interest rate. So each day, we're going to make 5%. Interest rate variance range, nothing. Compound frequency, annually, calculate. When errors found, length of time in years. Yeah, I did that, asshole. Less than 100. Okay, so let's go 30. Within a month. Within a month, and you're going to do 5% daily. There we go. I can calculate that. Okay. So if you had $1,000 and you just made 5% trades every single day for a month, after that month, you would have $4,481.23. I'm just saying. Compound interest adds up. Let's get back to Bitcoin. Here's the calculator, by the way. It's investor.gov. Initial investment, $1,000. You're not adding any money each month. You're doing 30 months, 30 days. We're doing 30 days. I'm sorry. Okay, I might have miscalculated that. 30 years. And then it's going to be annually. I miscalculated. That's my bad. Calculate. So after $1,000, 5% compound interest in 30 years annually. So if we do it by days, 30 days, after 30 days, 5% each day, you would have 4,000. So yeah, I did it right. Why am I confused? $1,000. If we look at this as if it was days, 30 days, and this is our daily, and it's 5% each day, yeah, you'd have $4,321.94 after 1 month. Is that right? That's crazy. Why does that seem insane? So if we just change this time frame to days, and it's daily instead of annually, after 30 days, you start with 1,000 on day 1, you make 5%. Day 2, 5. And you're just reinvesting that 5% each time. You make 5%, you take profit. And now you have $1,050. You reinvest that, make 5% the next day. Then you have 1,051 or whatever the fuck. 1,101 or something. I don't know. After a full month, you'd have $4,321. I don't trust you, man. Apparently, I don't either. Let me see if I can find a compound interest calculator that'll do it daily. Daily compound interest. Or no, I can just do this. I can just do this normally. So it would be 1/12 of a year. When do I just do 1 over 12? I would have to do a fraction. What the hell's 1 divided by 12? All right, so it's going to be length of time in years is going to be 0.083 repeating. 5%, and it's going to be daily. Calculate. It should be the same. Oh my gosh. Never mind. Daily compound interest rate calculator. Here we go. Calculator site. Let's go. Calculator site to the rescue. But you'd have to, yes, you would have to keep risking the same 1,000. That's true. Well, no, you would just pay tax on your profits when you're done. It's a lot simpler when you just hand the information off to the tax people. It makes it so much easier. All right, so let's do this because this is interesting. I like this, bro. The math. Where do I enter? Okay, initial investment $1,000. Interest rate 5% daily, and I want to just do compound frequency daily. You can exclude. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Over the course of 1 month. None. There we go. Okay, so we have $1,000. We are making 5% each day, taking profit, reinvesting it. We're compounding it over time. Every single day we're compounding. Let's do a calculator. 4,000. So at the end of the month, your daily rate, you're making 5%. At the end of the month, you will have made $3,410 in profit. So your total would be $4,410.70. So if you do it for a year, let's even get more frugal. Let's do 2.5% per day for a full year. What? Oh my gosh. Guys, I think we're screwing up. Where's my $8 million? I need to start. This is dangerous. This is so dangerous. Don't do this, guys. What? When do you get to the million? I just want to do this. Let's do this for 5 months. Holy shit. Yes, I know 5%. I'm doing it daily. I'm doing it daily, Tom. Tom Selleck's goat. This is freaking crazy. 2.5% a day compounded for a year? You'd have $8.2 million? What the fuck? Wow. My mind is blown right now. That's crazy. Yeah, if you're day trading, Tom, if Tom Selleck's goat. I don't know. I can't call you Tom. What is the fucking goat's name? Bro, the math. How many X would you have? Okay, so let's do even more frugal. No one's giving you 2.5% a day. You're trading though. You're trading. You would be giving yourself. Wait until he finds out about a penny doubled every day for 30 days. Oh yeah, the penny doubled is crazy too. What's the penny doubled? I figured that out recently too. Penny doubled every day for 30 days. This one blows my mind too. I just saw this like a month ago. So if you had a penny and it doubled every day for 30 days. So you have 2 pennies, and then you have 4, and then you have 8. After 30 days, you would have $10.7 million. Isn't that freaking crazy? That blew my mind when I was like, there's no way. There's no way. That freaked me out when I figured that one out. Like, what the hell? Giovanni said too achievable. Hold on, this seems too achievable. It does, doesn't it? So let's do, because not everybody has $1,000 to risk. That is a lot of money. That's a lot of money to risk. So let's do $200. Let's do $200, and you win 5% a day, because 5%'s not out of the question. When you're doing leverage, let's do $200, 5% a day, and let's say you just do it for 6 months. Just 6 months. No deposits. What the fuck? Am I doing, what am I doing wrong? 1.4 million? I'm gonna do $100. Let's do $100. Oh my gosh. So I believe 5% of 1,000, because one day is 20, day 2 is 40, and so on. Plus tax. Oh shit, I didn't even think about tax. What the hell, bro? Right? That's what I'm saying, man. What are we doing here? I'm gonna take $100. I'm gonna do this. Gonna get liquidated in 6 months? Not if you're trading low leverage. Fuck the tax, I'll pay it, right? That's what I say about taxes in general. Just pay the damn taxes. Let's start a portfolio. Dude, I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. You guys want to come along on this journey with me? Let's make 5% a day. Then we group trade. Hell yeah. Shit, I'll fucking send a couple people couple thousand dollars after this. You fucking kidding me? This is so dangerous. Stop it, Tyler. If you guys want to if you guys want to sign up, my affiliate link's in the description. This is like the ultimate salesman tactic. Oh shit, this is great. Whew. Jay Shear just said, fuck, let's do it. All right, guys, listen up. In the description, go sign up for Bitunix. We're going to do low leverage. Low leverage. Like, I'm talking like maximum 5x. Not financial advice. I'm going to start this. I'm doing it today. I'm going to start it today. Holy shit. I'm in a trade right now, and I'm up 10.26%. 1 million bucks. Here I fucking come. Tom Selleck's Goat said, sounds like all those bros who live in a house together day trading, talking about how many bands they made. No 20x bangers. Giovanni said, bet I'm in. Let's fucking go, guys. Let's do it. We need to get optimistic, man. None of this fucking businessman Ben Cowan shit. Let's fucking day trade our asses off. 5% compounding $100. 5% per day for fucking 6 months. Let's do it. The second we're up 5%, we're done for the day, okay? I'm fucking doing it. I'm setting it up. Hold on. What are we doing it on? I'm going to do it on Bitunix for sure, 100%. Get in Discord, Banesaw. Who are you talking to, Shanamac? You okay, bro? JJ, show them your Discord message for me. All right, let's go see. This is from Tyler. Oh, look, there's my face. Yes, he's down $1.50. Is this the right one? Down $1.50. Is that all I'm looking at? $25 realized P&L. Okay. Unrealized is okay. So yeah, so you made $25. Where's the percentage? These cards look like shit. All right, guys, that's the plan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this up so that way I can actually show it on screen tomorrow. We're gonna try to 5% daily for 6 months. That's what we're gonna try to do. $100 tomorrow. We're doing it. Be there. Not financial advice. We'll see what happens. It's It seems easy. It seems doable. 5% a day. Sometimes prices literally just don't move. So we're going to have to be strategic. We're going to have to search for volatility. And we're going to have to set stop losses. And it's going to get annoying. There might be a little bit of maintenance, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Tyler said the top one. What the hell's the top one? The money that you're losing? That's 20. The top one, that's 20x. The top one's cut off. 5x. You just sent me this one. All right. Anyways, I'm probably gonna call it. I'm gonna get everything ready. This is exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. Let's see if we can make $750,000. Let's set a lose limit so we don't get wrecked. I mean, that's gonna be for everybody different. I gotta get in the Discord. Giovanni said I gotta get in the Discord. All right. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. It can be fun. I sent the other one for Hopium. Yeah, Tyler's sending me a bunch of depressing shit. He's like, show everybody. Here, we got 25, 11%, 100% right there. These are crazy. 5x. We like 5x. I like 5x. 20x a little spicy, a little bit spicy, but compound is gonna be fun. Congratulations, Giovanni, once again on your victory. Let's see if we can make $750,000, guys. Let's see if we can do it. I'm pretty stoked, pretty pumped. Anyways, as always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, which hopefully it does, I will hop back on. How am I not in the Discord joining now? Is it in the description? Let me see. I might have to. Let me send you a link in the chat, Giovanni. So this is Hoff's Discord. Technically. Generate new link. Copy. All right, I'm going to paste this in the chat for you. Because I think mine expired and I took it out. Because people were like, why isn't the Discord link working? Yeah. So there it is in the chat. And this is where I love and leave you. Bitcoin chilling 103,773. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you guys for watching. Smash the like button. Let's compound our interest, trade our way to $1 million. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.